This is not Twilight. This is real vampires from Transylvania. Okay, I wanted to talk about the difference between a real vampire and a fake vampire. So basically, real vampires are more traditional. Real vampires usually wear a cape, and the fakey Twilight vampires just wear blue jeans? What? I mean, I had to do this talk. This is what I decided to talk about today. And real vampires don't let their daughters date until they're 118. But the fakey modernized vampires from Twilight, just like, they probably let their daughters start dating when they're 114, you know, or 113, you know. I mean, 113 or 118. I think 118 is probably the right time to start dating and getting married. Not 113. I am talking about real vampires versus fake vampires, like the Transylvania vampires. You know, the real vampires who give it their all and try to be scary. It is Halloween, for Pete's sake. And you know what it means to be scary. This is how we're represented. Unbelievable. I mean, it is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I had to make this talk today. I have to use a blood substitute, like your blood or blood beaters, and you can't tell the difference. Yeah, like now, Count Dracula has to drink blood substitutes because of what happened to Martha, and the more emo vampires have to still drink real blood, as if they didn't know the risks and dangers of drinking real blood. Because they could get killed. And also, a real vampire will give you the most romantic kiss you can ever imagine. No, more romantic than you can imagine. Like, I don't know, like a real vampire will sweep you off your feet and like give you the best kiss ever. Something like this. You know, like, and they kiss you for a whole minute. Or maybe a real vampire can kiss you all night long, but the fake Twilight vampire, they kiss crazy, like they kiss wildly and recklessly like this. And it only lasts like 5 seconds. They're like, okay, you know, I want to be kissed by Count Dracula instead of, Edward. Yeah. Oh, Dracula. Real vampires just stare at you for like 1 minute. And the ones in Twilight make all these weird crazy facial expressions. Like, they make these weird faces, like this. Oh my gosh. Like, honestly, Dracula is more intimidating and, like, more scary. The Twilight guys, like, they're not scary. They're just weird. Like, what is wrong with you? Also, Count Dracula came from Vlad the Impaler. Like, first it was Vlad the Impaler, he just impaled people. And then that turned into this vampire called Count Dracula, which much later became Bram Stoker's Dracula, who everybody loves because they can remember him. But nobody will ever remember the vampires in Twilight. Twilight. No one will ever remember that. But everyone will remember Dracula. You know you love Count Dracula because he's so scary. He's so real. He's just a real vampire. We're going to take the baby to the summer camp we went to when we were little monsters. And then they will teach him how to be scary, and then his fangs will come out. Now you know the difference between a real vampire, like Count Dracula, and then the fake vampire. Now, I mean, people think vampires are the coolest thing in the world. Like, everybody loves Count Dracula now, but it used to be hundreds of years ago, people were terrified of vampires and were trying to kill them. You know, it's like... Anyways, but now you know the difference between a real vampire and a fake vampire. And I'll see you around. Bye.